Hi, welcome to this topic on material costing. In this course, we are going to learn about the various concepts related to material costing, the need and importance of maintaining the material costing, and we'll also understand what are the process and procedure involved in procuring, storing, and issuing materials. So, we'll get started. We are going to learn about the concepts behind material costing. We will also learn about the objectives of material costing, the advantages, methods, and elements of material costing. So, the cost of any product which is manufactured will have major component, that is raw material. So the raw material of the product will comprise or can be classified into two types. One is direct material, the other one is indirect material. So what we understand is material constitutes a very significant portion of total cost of any product. So we should have proper recording of cost related to material. Why we should have proper recording? It is to ensure control over the material cost, because if material cost is controlled properly, it could result in profit. If you find that material cost is going up and you make less profit, the product becomes uncompetitive in the market. So we should have proper recording of material to ensure control and also to make profit. So the basic aspects involved or importance of material costing is that, number one, it would decide the quality of the finished product. Every finished product should have certain amount of raw material, and if that level goes in some other proportion, it could affect the quality of the product. So for that reason, you should have material records. So when you have final products with you, the records would tell you that you have fed in the correct amount of material for the product. Second one, you should have the records of raw material to determine the price of the product, because you are incurring so much on material, then you would be incurring on your labor and overheads. So the summation would give you the total cost of the product, and to determine the total cost of the product, you should have what is the cost of raw material. Then you should also have the record of material to ensure continuity in production. Why? The production process should never suffer or should never interrupted for want of materials. So if you want to ensure that you have materials at all points of time, you should have information related to material. It is not possible that every time you go and see the stockyard or warehouse and ensure that you have so much of materials for your production. It is not possible. So you should have records. You should have information in the form of records which should give you how many quantity of material you have, at what cost they have been purchased, and whether they are sufficient enough for your production process. Then you should have information related to material to know what is the cost of holding material. It is very important, because when you hold material, it is not something free. You have to hold it in your warehouse. When you hold it in your warehouse, you have to pay rent for the warehouse. You have to incur administration expenses in maintaining the warehouse. You have to incur power and other supporting expenses. So when you maintain your material in warehouse, it is not that simple task. Again, if you are going to maintain too much of raw material, then who is going to fund that raw material? So you need funds for holding the raw material, and when the fund comes, it will not come free, it will come with a cost. It would be in the form of interest. So when you hold raw material, you have many expenses like this. So you should keep all these expenses in mind, and then only you should decide how much amount of materials you should hold, and all that is possible only when you have the record of materials. The next one is you should maintain the record of materials to find out wastage, because by maintaining the records, wastages and losses while the materials are in store and during the process of manufacture can be avoided or can be known. We can know what is the extent of loss on account of wastage, so that we can take measures to improve the same or to reduce the losses. Then we should maintain record of material to have regular information about the resources. See, materials and stores should be continuously available to have production. So if you want to plan your production, you should know what is the amount of material and stores you have or you will be having, and all that is possible only when you have information about the material. In this way, we are going to learn many things associated with material and its cost aspects in the subsequent sessions. Now we know that material cost is one of the major or a significant portion of total cost of any product. So it becomes necessary to control the material cost. Now what are the objectives of controlling the material cost? That's what we are going to understand. See, if you control the material cost, you can purchase the required quantity of material. You can purchase the required quantity of material, neither inferior nor highly superior quality. So this is possible if you control your material cost. And number two, by controlling the material cost, you can negotiate for the best prices of raw material from your suppliers. You can consider the factors like quality, timeliness, reliability, etc. when you control your material cost. And by controlling material cost, you are also ensuring that all materials, all stores and consumables are available at right time, so that you can have continuous production flow. So you are ensuring it is available at right time. And number four, by controlling the material cost, you are going to hold the raw material of required quantity only. You are not going to hold more. You are also not going to run stock out. So you are minimizing the cost associated with holding, like ordering cost, carrying cost. Then by controlling the material cost, you are also avoiding the unnecessary losses associated with materials in the form of wastages, which can arise on account of deterioration in quality due to the ineffective storage or obsolescence. Again, by controlling the material cost, you are also ensuring proper accounting of material cost, so that you can have information for reporting, decision making, planning and control purposes.